Hi, good evening everyone, and welcome to the hands-on training session on Spark AI. Today we have with us Mr. Maninder Singh. Maninder is the expert coach at Spark AI Campus Ambassador Program, and he will be teaching you how to build your AR effects on Spark AI. I hope all of you have downloaded Spark AI Studio and are ready with your laptops. You can keep building your AR effects along with the workshop and submit your AR effects at the end of the workshop on your hackathon dashboard. We will also share the submission link in the comment section. Everyone who submits an AR effect will receive a backpack and a certificate from Facebook Spark AR. Also, there are cash prizes worth $300 for top winners. So don't miss this opportunity and submit your AR effects today. Now, without any further delay, let's start the workshop. Over to you, Maninder.
Hello everyone, nice to meet you all. So I will be teaching you how to create your filter. Let's learn about some basics. So I will be sharing my screen. So this is are my pre-built templates, like hand movement. If you want to add your object in hands, body movement. And this one is 2D, uh, and this is color portrait, 3D animated poster, background, world object, face decoration, how to add 3D objects in your face, color filter. If you want to use LUT to change the color, anything, change into anything. This is face mask. Apply any face mask. This one is makeup. This is for beauty and object reveal template, neck decoration, head decoration. So these are all the templates which you will be using. Uh, so let's start with the blank project. Let me check my screen again. So this is my blank template. Okay. Uh, in here, this is device, camera, focal distance. Focal distance is like if you want to see. Wait, let me change the simulator video. So this is my simulator videos here, and in preferences you can check the general simulator. If you have a Spark AR app in your device, you can attach and from here, and viewport, shortcut keys, and this will help you all, and AR library. And remember to log into Sketchfab. Uh, we will be downloading 3D object from the Sketchfab. Now next one is, and this is my patch editor where I will be doing my coding. Coding is very simple in here. These are pre-built patches like hand rotation, uh, if else, if you want to use if else. These are the patches available in Archaea. So next one is go to project, add properties. So these are my settings of blank template, and remember the compression automatic, or if you want to use none, you can also select none. These are the texture extraction, like uh, if you want to compress your texture, so you will be using automatic. If you don't want to compress your texture, you will be using none. And this is for my compatibilities experience. Right now there is no experience, and here you can see also add experience in your project properties. So I will be adding experience here, sharing experience. These are my sharing experience, Instagram and Facebook. If you don't want to upload your filter in Facebook, so just uncheck this and click on done. Okay, so next one is, let me check. Okay, let's start then. In here you can select the instructions. There are many instructions. Like if you are using body template, you will be using these instructions. For plane tracking, others, target tracking, hand tracking, or face tracking. Like if you I want to add an instruction, you can see here. Wait, let me change my simulator video. Okay. Now check downside. It's saying open mouth to start. So these are instructions. Now next part is okay. Now move on to the camera. What is camera is providing us? You can also drop here like device patch if you want to drop device patch, camera patch, and that's it. In device we have object, screen size of my simulator or any phone. This is my screen size, and let's check the value. So this is my screen size, 375 into 677. 677 is height and 375 is width. Okay, so this is my device patch and this is my camera patch. For front camera, if you want to apply your effect for front camera, you can also use here also. Wait, let me show you. Rectangle. These properties are also available here. You can uncheck this if you don't want to use this one in front camera, only for back camera. So these are the all properties available in here. Uh, and there is a photo captured and video recording. Suppose if you are adding any song and when user tap on the record button and you want to reset the song to reset, uh, so you will be applying your reset button here. I will be showing you later. Okay, so this is my canvas. I will be adding a rectangle here, width, width, fill height. So this is my rectangle. So let's add material. For 2D type filter, I will be using flat flat material, and remember to uncheck this advanced render option. We will be only using this option for 3D if you are using any 3D objects in your scene. And now, wait, let me invisible this one and move on to the camera. What is camera is providing me? So there is a camera texture. This is my camera texture. What is my camera is viewing right now? This person face and background. And Next one is segmentation. This is my person segmentation. Wait, let me rename this one. This one is my person segmentation. And next one is hair segmentation. Now it is giving me error because we cannot use hair segmentation in Facebook. So I will be removing the Facebook. Uh, you can also check here. Facebook is removed. This one is my hair segmentation. Next one is skin segmentation. Skin segmentation is for change the skin color, or if you want to apply any material in your skin. So these are my segmentation. So how you will be using this? Let me visible this one, camera texture. So this is my camera texture. This one is my person segmentation. Uh, Let me show you how to use camera segmentation. So you can check here in viewport. This is my person segmentation. If I uncheck this, now background is also available. You can cut this background with this segmentation. If I change my color and invert this one, now background color is changed. So this is the method to change your background. If you don't want to use in this one, like let me show you. No, I will be using another rectangle for background. And let me get some images. Mhm. So these are my three images. I will be applying one more material here, calling this one BG, this one camera texture, copy this and control V. And now move on to BG, click on flat, remember to uncheck this one, adding images. Okay, so right now there is no camera texture. So what I will be doing now, applying segmentation and boom. So this is how you can add any background in your person segmentation. You can check this in camera texture. I am applying camera texture. In texture in alpha, I am applying person segmentation to cut the background of the user. And for background, this is my background rectangle, and in background rectangle I am applying my image in here texture. In alpha I'm using person segmentation and invert this one also. So you can apply any texture from here, like this one and this one. So okay, now and next one is one more. I will be dropping one more rectangle. Fill width, fill height. This one is my hair, hair color. Material, flat, transparent option uncheck, and name it hair color, and apply your hair segmentation here. And let me change my simulator video. So now I can add any color, so in my hair. Now right now my hair color is not looking good, so I will be using blend mode. uh, Let me show you what our blend modes are doing right now. This is we use add for light, uh, associate alpha, alpha, and subtract. So I will be, and this one is the place we don't use this one, and this one is screen, and I want to apply more suitable for my hair color, so I will be using multiply. Now you can check my hair color. So this is my hair segmentation, and another one is skin segmentation, flat. Check this one, adding skin segmentation. So this is my skin segmentation. I am using multiply blend mode and add color. Let's use orange. So this is my skin segmentation. So this is how you will be using your segmentation parts. So this is my segmentation part. Now move on to next one. Um, So you guys understand how to use the segmentation, right? Now move on to another one. I will be deleting this all. Let's check this one. Wait, let me show you one more thing. If I want to add multiple backgrounds, not multiple, how to change background with touch or with picker UI. Uh, let's say screen tab, gesture, counter. Let's say three option picker. In option picker, we also have texture. Let's apply texture here, and I will be dropping my texture here. So now this is my first image of this one. So suppose if I tap on my screen, it will change the background like this, and you can check your value here. Right now it is 2. I click, now it move back to 0 because my maximum count is 3. So this one is my second image, this one is my third image. So this is how you will be using your screen tab. Now next move on to picker UI, and let's visible this one. And when you are using picker UI, remember to the compression should be none when you are using the picker UI, otherwise it will give you the error. Now I will be attaching here. You can check here, these are my picker UI buttons. So I will be applying my texture here. Selected texture. So now check this one, this part. This is my first image, second image, and third image. So this is how you will be using your picker UI. And this one is option index. Option index. So right now the value is 2. This one 0, 1, and 2. Suppose wait, let me add a plane. Okay, so this is my plane. I will be adding color, flat, and change it to say yellow. So this is my plane, and I only want this one to appear on my third screen. Right now it is appearing on every screen. And so what I will be doing, using equals exactly. So my this one value is 2, because exactly 2, and using this visible and attaching here. Now refresh this one. Now this is my 0 value, now 1, now 3. So you can apply any animation in your screen by applying this method exactly with picker UI. So this is my picker UI part. Now let me uncheck this one, this one. Let's drop some 3D objects in my scene. Okay, this one, import this one, and let's import diamond. No spark. Let's use diamond. So this is my diamond. I will be applying my texture. Let's use the yellow, and I will be applying this texture roughness value. Let's say 5, metallic, 100%. Now check the blend mode also. If I use add, it will clear the color, but it will be shine. And let's use alpha now. And if you want to apply more environment texture, go to search AR library, which, so this is my environment textures. I will be applying this one, import this one, and check here. Wait, let me scale this one, 3, 3, 3. So this is my diamond. You can play with the texture also, environment texture, and ascent net diamond. Okay, now click here and click this icon. You can place in any position, like if you want to place on left eyebrow, it will place like this, and it will also make the patch editor also. Now suppose let me drop this one purple distance and delete this one. And next one is, this is for animating your 3D objects. Suppose I want to spin this object, so loop animation, this is my loop animation. If I turn the duration to 5 seconds, it will move slowly. And this is for rotation. I am passing three values like x, y, and z. What happen if I rotate this one to x direction only, and this one 360? So it will rotate like this. And if I rotate this one in the z value, and this will how it will look like in z value. Let's say 0, 360. And suppose if you want to use the pulse animation, so I will be deleting this one. I will be using scale method. Right now is 3, so let's say 2, 2, 2, and value will be 3, 3, and 3. And you can see now I will be applying mirror, and rotation value should be duration value to 1. So this is my pulse animation, which you can also apply from here. And next one is and float, and you can also apply float animation by using position. Let's say position. Let's 1, 1, and 1, -1, -1, and -1. Okay, and we don't need this z value. Let me check what is happening. This one, and we don't also need. Oh, sorry. This one is happening like this. This. Now let's use smaller value, -3.2. Let's decrease more. Okay. In here you can see there is a curve option. You can apply any method. Suppose I am applying this one, so this is how will look like. You can change your animation to n. Circular in, circular out. Now it is jumping like a ball. So this is how you will be using your transition patch. Okay, so I will be deleting this one. Now let me check. Okay, let's apply face mesh. No, let me show you this SparkAir library. This is my 3D objects. These are my Sketchfab objects. You can take any 3D object from Sketchfab. Like if you want to add any fold in your filter, you can use the Sketchfab materials. And right now there is a one more competition going on, Holiday Spark Challenge. You can also take a part in that one. All 3D objects are available. And next one is uh, they are providing also music and sound. These are sound effects patch. You can import in your filter. Now next one is patch asset. These are very important part. These are shaders. Let me show you. Suppose if you want to create a black and white effect or RGB effect, like if you want to create a black and white, you will be using luminance. If you want to create a RGB color shift effect, you will be using RGB. Let me import this one. There are also instructions how to use this one. And now let me add canvas and rectangle. I will be using camera texture material and go here and drop the camera texture here. So this is my RG shift shader. This is my patch. Camera texture. Click here and boom. So this is my RGB shift shader. You can also apply values here. Let me show you. So this is my shift shader. And let me uncheck this one. So this is how you will be using your RGB shift shader patch. There are many patches available which are made by SparkAR and SparkAR creators. You can check. These are beautiful patches which you will be using in your filter. And if you want to create game, can all patches are available here. So let's move on to these are blender textures. You can also import from here, and these are pre-built blocks. Suppose if you want to add makeup, like I will be importing this makeup block, and here is my makeup block. Let me uncheck this one and check the face of my user. Now I will be dropping this template in focal distance. Now makeup is applied, and you can also use this one to lower or change the color to any, like this. With sensitivity, so these are blocks. And suppose, yeah, If you are using any 3D object, you can use this patch for movement. You can just check this video called organic movement in YouTube also. Now this is script. If you know how to use script in JavaScript or React, you can also use script part, and these are LUTs available. These are default LUTs which you can also use. Now, oh sorry, okay. Now create another one is check. Now let's use hand tracking. Let's click on viewport to 2D. We'll be using this one. You can see this is my hand tracking points. If I are visible this, if I delete this one, it will be gone. So let's add hand tracking, and let's drop object. Mm, let's drop hand tracking in patch editor. Click on add vector 3 value. I am using add to apply my own values. 0.5. Now click here on position and attach this one and scale it 3, 3. Let me change the color, and you can also use standard for 3D materials. Yellow. The specular is for shine the object, shining of shine the object. Okay. Yeah, double side. Let's check this one. Okay, suppose wait, let me show you. You can see right now it is also, if there is no hand, the 3D object is appearing on my front of the screen. So how to hide this one? Let's use equals exactly value should be vector 3 and visible patch. Now we refresh this one. Oh sorry. Now I will be using not F3D. If it did not detect any hand, so the signal would be passed here, and now you can see the 3D objects is not appearing anymore. Now suppose I also want to apply some 3D objects on my second hand. We will be using same method. Let's copy this one, Control V, and let's Let's add another hand track. Okay, now next one is diamond. Let's drop this one. Now, right now my index value is 0. So let's change it to the 1 for my second hand. Now apply here, position here, and visibility here. And let me increase the size of, let's say 4, 4, and 4. So this is how you will be applying your 3D objects in hand tracking. This is my patch editor. So this one was the hand tracking template. Now I will be deleting this one, and let's see. There is also text available if suppose if you want to apply any text in your screen. This is 3D text. I will be going here. Let's say Reskill. Now I can move this like this. Okay, I can apply material here, and let's use physical based material, metallic 5, environment, and office. And change the color. Let's use this one and double. Now check this text, and let's change the font. Not this one. I like this one, this font. And I can also rotate the text from here. Let's say like this. And also I can apply some animation, like I copied this value. Let's use rotation and loop animation, transition. Let me delete this part. Apply here. Click here 0, 0, 0. Progress, start, and mirror. So this is how you will be applying your animation in any scene. You can also apply like this. Suppose let's say 0. Copy this one, one, this one. You can apply animation like this. If you want to apply only in your X part, it will move like this. Now, now click on this tracker and apply null object. Okay. This is my null object. I will be dropping my face tracker here. And let's use forehead. Wait, let me show you the all catches first. Okay. Animation, animation. This is animation, animation player, frame transition, keyframe, loop animation, progress, and transition. You can also click here on view documentation, which will lead to the website. And this one is for audio, audio analyzer, audio delay, audio player, bit crusher, and body landmarks. These are 2D body landmarks. Device, device is providing us device motion, 3D rotations like X and Y and Z value. Face landmarks, these are my face landmarks which I will be using right now. Let's use forehead. This is my forehead and it's saying attach the face, and this one is my face. Okay, so I was saying, and these are my interaction parts. Blink, if you are blinking you can create animation with the blink part. Eyebrows, happy face, happy nod, head nod, logic, and equals. These are my logic symbols. And math, these are my shaders. In shaders there are also STF, and this STF is used for to create your own texture. If you want to create a STF circle you will be using this one. And time, user, picker UI, and slider UI. Utilities, these are my utilities. Okay, now next move on to, let me get this one. So let's use add. This is my face tracker. I will be dropping some my some of the objects here for rotation. And let's say position. This is my position, and I will be animating this one. Spin. Let's add value here. 0.1. Okay, let's use 0.2. Right now it is not going from my back of the head. So what I will be doing now, I will be applying the head occluder. And remember to download the face reference set from SparkAir website. So I will be dropping here. This is my head occluder. Head occluder is also available in block. To show you, this is my head occluder. You can import from here also. Now you can see it is moving from my back of the head. So let's go to the material, click on alpha opacity to 0. Now, now move little bit backward. Let's say 0.05, 0.05. Okay. Now let's slow the animation to 3 and add more 3D objects here. Refresh. Let me check the material. Okay. Spinning like this one. So I will be adding position here also. Now change the position. Let's copy this one and apply here and change the position to 0.05 and let's say 1. So this is how you will be adding any 3D objects in your around your head if you want to create your filter. And so this is the middle all. Let me check what is left now. Mhm. These are lights. Okay. Let's create audio effect. Okay. Just drop speaker. Now let me show you. Let's move on to the web browser first. Online audio converter. Let me share my web browser. You can see my browser, right? So this is my web browser. You will be converting your audio to M4A. So let's drop MP3 song first. I will move on to the downloads. Okay, let me find MP3 song. This is M4A, 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 MP4. Oh, this is my MP3 song, and I want to convert this song. So I will be using M4A, standard size 128 kbps, advanced settings, channel should be 1, and sample rate should be 4 per 100 kilohertz. And apply fade in fade out if you want to apply. This is optional. And click here to convert and download this file. And now move on to the Spark. I already had one file, so I will be dropping in my Spark here. Let me share my screen. Share screen window and this. So let's now drop the music. So this is my audio, and let's. This is my playback controller for audio and animation playback controller. If you have any 3D object and there is animation, you will be using animation playback controller. Let's drop audio playback controller here and apply your MP3 song, play and click on loop. So I was saying use reset button in your device. When user record, start the record button. Sorry, not in device, in camera. When user start the record button and you want your song to start again. Apply reset here. You can check this part only in mobile. And now let's go to speaker. Click here, apply audio playback controller. So this is to adjust the volume. Now song is playing right now. So I will be stop this one now. Now let's add go to audio playback controller. Now you can also click here to create a song patch or add multi-clip patches like this one. Now uh, let's add audio analyzer. So this audio to audio. This is my bands and let me use screen tap. Whenever I tap on my screen, the song will be played. Mhm. Delete this one. Audio here. Now it is not playing anymore. Okay. Now add canvas, add tangle. Now change the width to 20 and apply this one here. And next one is control copy V and move this one here. Size 120, height 120 and move up a little bit and copy V and this move 100. Okay, so these are my three sample. Let me add material. Create new material, flat to red. Copy V, copy V, copy V. Change the color to orange. or blue, and material here 4 and 5. Now I will be using now pack. Uh, we use pack uh, to get the values of x, y, and z. This is my x value, y value, and z value. So now I will be using vector2 value because it is providing only two values. So I will be using scale. Let's use like this and click here. One, copy this one also. Click here, click here. Now, this one also three, third one here, 0 here. Now I will play the music. Click on, let me refresh. Oops, sorry. These rectangles are reacting with the audio. You can also apply 3D objects. So this is how you will be applying your audio effect. If you want to use any 3D objects, delete this one. Let's click on vector 3 and let's apply all values here. And suppose let's disable this one and move up. And hide this one. Click here. And scale. And play. Click on touch. We check. Uh, let's have value first. Vector 3. Now let's play this one. Okay, text is not. Let's delete text and use our 3D object. Scale. Okay. You can see it is reacting also with the 3D object. So this is my audio analyzer part and how to create audio reactive filter with this method. Let's delete this one. Now let me check. Again, let's use particle system. Okay, let's delete all this one. Delete this one. Speaker. Let's add a meter. So this is my emitter. This one is point. It is moving to the single point in y direction. Uh, we want to add more. These are 500 emitters generating. If you want to move on extraction, so you will be using line. Let's increase the line. Check in my viewport. It is generating in line. Let's increase this, and you can handle the speed also. 0.03. Now it is generating in line. And one more thing. Okay, so this is plain. It's generating like this. If I increase the size 3, and let's use 5, let in the viewport 3D, simulate the orbit. So this is my what is plane doing right now. If I use ring, check here. Let me select this one like this, and click on Alt to move this one. Now increase the radius to 3. So this is my circle emitter. I will be generating this one. And suppose you can also rotate this like this one. And let's add material. Click on flat, and I will be dropping texture here. Let's say smoke. This is my smoke texture. Smoke texture here. Uh, let's apply material. It's my material. Click on and check these options. Apply smoke. So this is my smoke. Can handle the values here also. Can increase the size. And suppose I want smoke on here, so I will be using the line. Click on 2D viewport like this, and increase the size. Let's say 3, and scale up the value a little bit. Now move on to material. You can create smoke like this, and also click on emitter, uh, and move. Okay. If you want to move your smoke in upper direction, so use let's say 5, 5. Move this one upward direction. Click here, to the emitter, and let's say the scale size, let's use 8. Now click here on focal distance and canvas, add rectangle, fill width, material. Let's use camera texture, and in camera texture apply person segmentation here, and you can also change the color of the smoke. Suppose I want to use the dust texture. Let's use this one, and a bit more. Let's, so this is how you will be using emitter in your filter. You can see in backwards there is a dust going on. Dust is moving, and if I go to the emitter, there is one more part, the velocity of this one. You can also change the direction here. Suppose if you want this one to 90, 90, 90. You can play with this method however you want. Let's use, let's uncheck this one. If you want to create, let's say if you want to create the smoke, not smoke, snowfall, particle system, and I will be using ring method. Click here in and 90, and increase the size. Okay, and you can also choose shape from here, like sphere. Now I want to drop in my downward directions -90, and let's not use the speed 105. Let's span, let's say 10, and move on to the material. Click on flat and double side, and decrease the size of the emitter 0.0. Let's say 3. Okay, -90, -90, 0. Let's say 0. I want to call this one this. If it is going to the upward direction, use force part to drop your all emitters like this one. Mm, okay, let's uncheck this one, and oops, 0, 0. On apply, let me check. Oops. 0.1. I don't know, my emitter is not showing in the screen for some reason. Okay, this one is this one. This one is smoke one. So this is how you will be creating your smoke. You can also use the angular velocity. Click here and add any value according to your suggestion. Birth rate 500. So this is my snowball part. So this is how you will be using emitters. So that's all for the today. And Asghar sir, so this is done. If you have any question, let me know.
Thank you, Maninder,
Thank you.
and thank you everyone for joining the session. So now you can submit your AR effects on the hackathon dashboard that has been shared with you. Submit your AR effects as soon as possible and try and earn the rewards. There are cash prizes worth rupees $600 for the top 3 winners. So submit your AR effects now. Thank you everyone for joining. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye everyone.